I've been calling this buggy Raptor. That's a very general term in the animal kingdom. It not only applies to certain types of dinosaurs, it also applies to any animal that catches its prey with its feet, like owls and eagles and birds of prey. There's also a very widespread use now of the term Raptor in the automotive world. Raptor is a big line of off-road trucks in the States. So the full name for my buggy, and it was always this way, is not Raptor, but Velociraptor. And if you can't remember what a Velociraptor is, it's a dinosaur that appeared in Jurassic Park in the first film, where the kids were being chased and in danger of being eaten in the kitchen. Your children will remember it. They're a dinosaur about this high with huge teeth, run very fast. That's why I wanted to name it this. I want to put the name here on the rear section of the bodywork. I've had this cut out of MDF, but if I just stuck that on the back there and then fiberglassed over the top of it, the letters on my bodywork would have been proud of the fiberglass. And I didn't want that. I wanted it the other way around. I want this nameplate to be recessed into the fiberglass so it doesn't look like it's been added on. And because there's going to be a bit of a vortex here and this car's going to run on the dirt, if the name's recessed into the bodywork, when it comes back, maybe there'll be some dust sitting in there and accentuating the name. So rather than sticking this on here, I've got to do it another way. This is the mould for the rear bodywork of Raptor that I made off my die. And I've been going over it, sanding it and filling it and smoothing it out and taking out the last imperfections that I could find. This now needs a coat or two of Wattle Espapol 7008 to seal it up again. So I want to add the nameplate to it by gluing the nameplate to this. Then when I make my fiberglass panels, the final panels that will actually go on the car, the letters will be recessed in the way that I said I wanted. But what I've got to do is I've got to put this on upside down and back to front, because this mould's upside down. So what I've got to do is, instead of gluing that on that way, I've got to put it on that way, get it level, seal that with Wattle Espapol 7008, and then I'll just fiberglass the whole thing in one go. Today's the day both you and I have been waiting for. I'm finally going to lay up the rear bodywork for my Offroad V6 buggy. I won't cover all the fiberglassing steps in detail because you've seen me do that often enough to know the process. If you are new to fiberglassing and you want to know those details, go and have a look at my first fiberglassing tutorial in my playlist. Sufficient to say, I've waxed the mould, I've painted it with a coat of PVA release, and I put on the black gel coat. Over the nameplate, where there's fine details and small holes, I put 2 coats of gel coat to cover that. What I want to do instead is concentrate on the particular things that this panel needs doing to it.